Good morning, student. Today we are learn meaning of money. So, student, tell me, if you want to buy a notebook or a mobile recharge, what do you give in return? Yes, correct. So, what is the money? Let's understand it today. Meaning of money. Money is nothing that is generally accepted as a medium of exchange and performs other functions like a unit of account, store of value, and standard of deferred payment. In simple explanation, money is what we use every day to buy goods and services. Whether it coins, notes, or a digital payment through UPI, all are forms of money. Earlier, people used a barter system. Okay, now, but that was difficult. So, money was invented to make exchange easier and faster. Okay, now tips. M is equal to medium of exchange, U is equal to unit of account, S is equal to store of value, and second S is equal to standard of deferred payment. Now example, imagine a farmer want to buy a tractor. He goes to the shop and gives 5 lakhs in a cash or through bank loan. He does not give bag of wheat or sugarcane in exchange, that would be barter. He used money because the seller trusts that this money has value and can be used anywhere. Student, now let understand the function of money. That is what money help us do an economy. There are three functions. First one is primary functions. In that there has two types. First one is medium of exchange. What is the meaning of medium of exchange? Money is used to buy and sell goods and services. For example, if you go to a shop and buy a pen for rupees 10, you are using money as a medium of exchange. You don't need to exchange goods. Money makes trade simple. Okay. Now second is measure of value. Money helps to measure and compare the value of goods and services. For example, a chocolate costs rupees 20 and a notebook costs rupees 40. You can easily compare their value using money. Now second function is secondary function of money. Store of value. What is the meaning of store of value? Money can be saved today and used in the future. For example, if you earn rupees 500 today and don't need it now, you can save it and use it in next month. Second is standard of deferred payment. Money helps in making future payments for goods and services. For example, if you take a loan of rupees 10,000 today and agree to repay it after 6 months, money is used as a standard to fix future payments. Now third function is contingent functions of money. These are additional functions that help in economic planning and stability. For example, money helps in the distribution of national income. It provides liquidity to assets. It helps consumer and producer in the decision making. Okay, students, got it? Now next topic is types of money. First one is metallic money. Coins made from metals like copper or silver. For example, rupees 1, rupees 2, rupees 5 and rupees 10 coins. Used for a small daily transaction like a buying vegetable or bus fare. Second one is paper money. Currency notes issued by the central bank, that is RBI in India. For example, rupees 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, 2000 notes. Used in all major transactions like shopping, bills, salaries, etc. Third one is credit money. Money that is deposited in banks and can be used through checks or bank transfer. For example, payment by checks or NEFT or RTGS. Used in a business payments or large transaction. Plastic money. Debit card, credit card. Used instead of cash. For example, ATM card, Visa, MasterCard. Swipe card at shops or online shopping. Now fifth one is digital money. Money used in digital form through mobile apps and online system. For example, UPI, Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, internet banking. Used for online payment like ordering food, bill payment, cricket booking, ticket booking, etc. Next is meaning of banking. A banking institution is an organization that deals with money. It performs various functions to help individuals, businesses, and the economy. The main functions of a banking institution is accepting deposit. Bank accepted money from the people and businesses in the form of deposits. People keep their money safe in bank and earn interest. For example, saving account, fixed deposit, current account, lending bank, lending money. Banks give loan to individuals, farmers, businesses, industries. They charge interest on the money lent. For example, home loan, personal loan, business loan, education loan. Third one is providing financial services. Bank offer other financial services to customers apart from deposit and loans. Example of services: fund transfer like NEFT, RTGS, UPI. Second, ATM facilities, mobile and internet banking, credit and debit cards, locker facility, and foreign exchange. The next topic is commercial bank. What is the meaning of commercial bank? Student, a commercial bank is a financial institution that accepts deposit from the public and provides loan for various purposes with the aim of earning profit. It is the most common types of bank. Now, role of commercial banks in the economy. Accepting deposits. Commercial banks collect money from the public in the form of saving, current or fixed deposit. This encourages saving in the economy. Second one is providing loans and advances. Banks lend money to individuals, businesses, farmers, and industries. This helps in promoting investment, production, and development. Third one is facilitating trade and commerce. They provide credit to traders and industries and offer services like issuing checks, demand draft, letter of credit, etc. This supports this supports domestic and international trade. Fourth one is employment generation. By financing business activities, banks help to create new jobs in the market. This reduces unemployment. Fifth one is capital formation. By accepting deposit and lending them productively, banks help in capital formation. This boosts economic growth. Sixth one is implementation of monetary policy. Commercial bank help central bank in controlling money supply. They maintain liquidity and economic stability. Example of commercial bank. Which bank? State Bank of India, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Bank of Baroda, and Punjab National Bank. Functions of commercial bank. A commercial bank performs many important functions in the economy. These can be divided into four main parts. First one is accepting deposits. Bank accept money from people and keep it safe. Types of deposit: saving account, current account, and fixed deposit account. First is saving account for individuals to save money. Current account to businesses, no interest. Fixed deposits, money locked for a fixed period earn higher interest. For example, you deposit 10,000 in your saving account. Providing loans and advances. Banks lend money to individual businessmen and farmers to meet their financial need. Types of loan: personal loan, home loan, education loan, business loan. For example, a student take a loan for higher education. Third one is agency services. Bank acts as agents on behalf of customers. This includes collecting checks and bills, paying taxes, insurance premium, and utility bills, transferring money. For example, the bank pays your LIC premium automatically. Now, fourth one is utility functions. These are extra helpful service banks provide. First one is ATM, debit credit card, mobile and internet banking, locker facility for valuables, foreign exchange services. For example, you use your ATM card to withdraw money from the bank. Central bank, that is Reserve Bank of India. The central bank is the apex financial institution in the country that controls and regulates the entire banking system. In India, the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, is the central bank. It was established in 1935 and nationalized in 1949. It is the head of all banks in India. It makes rules and policies for all other banks like SBI, HDFC, ICICI. It works under the Ministry of Finance, Government of India. Now functions of RBI. Regulates money supply. RBI control how much money flows in the economy using tools like a CCR, cash reserve ratio, repo rate, reserve repo rate. It helps in maintaining economic stability. Second one is control inflation. When price of goods and services rise too much, increase interest rate and reduce money in circulation. Reduce people's spending power to control inflation. Issues currency. RBI is the sole authority to print and issue currency note except rupees 1 rupees coin issued by the government of India. Banker to government and banks. RBI manage accounts of all the central and state governments. It leads money to commercial bank when needed. It's called leader of last resort. Functions of RBI, Reserve Bank of India. RBI is the Central Bank of India and it performs many important functions to maintain the stability of our economy and financial system. The first one is issuer of currency. RBI has the sole authority to issue currency note in the India except rupees 1. This ensure this ensures control over a fake currency. For example, RBI issues 10, 50, 100, 500, 200 rupees note. Banker to the government. RBI manage the banking transaction of the central and state governments. It receive and make payments on behalf of the government. For example, RBI helps in issuing government loans and bonds. Third one is Bankers Bank. RBI act as a bank for all commercial banks in India. It provides loan to banks and control their functioning. For example, if SBI need emergency funds, it borrows from RBI. Custodian of foreign exchange. RBI manage India's foreign currency reserves. It maintains the exchange rate of the Indian rupee with other currencies. For example, RBI control how much dollar, euro, yen India holds and trades. Control of credit. RBI control how much credit means loan bank give to the public by using tools like a repo rate, cash reserve ratio and SLR. For example, if inflation is high, RBI increase repo rate to reduce borrowing. Student, get it? Yes or no? Credit control by RBI. Credit control means regulating the amount of credit means loan that commercial bank can give to the public. The Reserve Bank of India that is RBI, uses this policy to control inflation, deflation, and maintain economic stability. First one is qualitative tools, means general tools. These tools affected the overall volume of credit in the economy. First one is bank rate. It is the interest rate at which RBI lends money to commercial bank. First one is higher bank rate, costly loans, less credit. Lower bank rate, cheaper loan, more credit. Second one, CRR, cash reserve ratio. It is the percentage of total deposit that commercial bank must keep as cash with RBI. First one is higher CRR. Less money with banks, less lending. Lower CRR. More money with banks, more lending. SLR. SLR means statutory liquidity ratio. It is the percentage of deposit banks must maintain in the form of liquid assets like a gold or government securities. There is two types, higher CLR, less funds to lend, lower CLR, more funds to lend. Third one is open market operation, OMO. RBI buys or sells government securities in the open market. Selling securities takes money out, reduce credit. Buying securities put money in, increase credit. Now second one is qualitative tools, means selective tools. Moral section. RBI advise or request bank to control lending in the interest of the economy. For example, during inflation, RBI asks bank to reduce loan. Second one is margin requirement. It is the difference between the loan amount and the value of the security. Higher margin, less loan. Used to discourage credit for risky activities. Digital banking. Digital banking means performing banking activities through electronic devices like a smartphone, computers or ATMs without visiting the bank physically. Now, types of digital banking. UPI, mobile banking and internet banking. A real-time payment system developed by NPCI that allow instant money transfer between bank account using a mobile app. For example, Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, etc. Mobile banking. Using a bank's mobile app to check balances, transfer money, pay bill, recharge, etc. For example, SBI, HDFC mobile app, etc. Internet banking, that is net banking. Accessing your bank account using the bank's website, you can transfer funds, check transactions, request statements, etc. For example, using ICICI or Axis Bank websites to manage your account. Now, advantages of digital banking. Easy, can be used anytime and anywhere. Quick, fast transaction within second. Cashless, no need to carry physical cash. 24 by 7 service, available all the time even on holiday. Paperless, reduce the use of forms, receipts and check. Safe and secure, protected with the passwords, OTP and passcodes. Now digital banking has made money management fast and secure, helping India move towards a cashless economy. Role of money and banks in economic growth. Role of money. Act as a medium of exchange and store of value. Helps in smooth functioning of trade and commerce. Encourage saving and investment. Role of bank. Bank mobilize saving and turn them into productive investment. Provide loan and advances to the individual, industries and businesses. Facilitate financial transaction, economic planning and development. Together, money and bank support production, consumption, employment and income generation, leading to economic growth. The RBI regulatory authority. The Reserve Bank of India is the apex bank and plays in a key role in regulatory the banking system. RBI major role issues currency and maintain public trust in money. Act as a banker to the government and other banks. Control credit and manage money supply to ensure stability. Maintain foreign exchange services and promote financial discipline. RBI ensure monetary stability, control inflation and support economic planning and growth. Now, importance of digital banking. Provide cashless and contactless service. Enable instant payment through UPI, mobile apps and net banking. Support financial by reaching remote area. Enhance efficiency, security and reduce paper work. Digital banking help building a modern, transparent and inclusive economy supporting India's vision of a digital India. Student, today we learn important points from the topic money and banking. Did you understand what I teach today? We will do a quick recap in the next class. Okay? Alright. Thank you and study well.